Hi, everybody. I hope you're enjoying listening to these videos as much as I'm enjoying producing them. Today, I want to talk about self-restraint. Everybody experiences impulses that they sometimes just can't control, whether it's buying stuff you don't need or checking social media, or sometimes impulses come in the form of reactivity, flipping people off in traffic or overreacting to somebody who's rude. Generally, at least in our society, our attitude towards self-control is, what a drag. Whoopee. I didn't give in this time, but I'm really frustrated. The Black Sun, which is a tool on our website, not only gives you the ability to control your impulses, but it actually gives you something more rewarding. What's amazing about the Black Sun tool is that it teaches you that there is freedom in self-restraint. That's the truth. Self-restraint sets you free. I know that that sounds Orwellian, like something you'd read in 1984, like war is peace or ignorance is strength. But that's because we actually have a perverse view of freedom. We think freedom is, I get to do whatever I want whenever I want. It's freedom from outer rules and restrictions. Anybody who's ever driven 90 miles an hour from Los Angeles to Las Vegas knows that feeling. The problem is you're risking your life, you're risking incarceration, and most important, it tends to be addicting. 90 miles an hour was satisfying last time, but now I got to go 95. And the next time I'm going to have to go 100 to get the same kick. This is the demonic part of all addictions. What started off promising to free you actually ends up enslaving you. And the reason is that we in Western culture misdefine freedom. Again, as I said before, we think of freedom as freedom from outer laws and restrictions. But real freedom is inner. Real freedom is freedom from your own impulses. Think about it for a moment. If you are compelled by an inner urge to do anything, if you have no choice, then you are, by definition, unfree. So the paradox in this is that the very thing that limits you, self-restraint, also sets you free. The English poet William Blake uses the word bounding a lot in his poetry. And no one captured more beautifully the double meaning inherent in that word. On the one hand, bounding means abounding, a bountiful kind of energy that wants to spread itself out and do whatever it wants to do. Bounding is suggestive of a wild kind of freedom. But bounding also means binding, a kind of enclosure, a fencing in, a form of self-restraint. What Blake articulated better than anyone else is that both are necessary. Abounding energy is life itself, but self-restraint is what keeps that energy from being drained out in the selfish and addictive pursuit of short-term pleasures that end up enslaving you. And that is why self-restraint sets you free. Thanks again. Until next time.